Okay, so I'm going to go through the process here. I'm going to show you first, though, how to find if you've forgotten, and Adam, you might not be aware that here under our QEP plan team, if you go to Files, the intervention for the calendar has the files right there. And let's see, I believe this first one is the worksheet that faculty used to document their calendar activities. Now, of course, this semester we moved the calendar activities to the team with the QEP emails, and so it is us who's doing this documentation. And you're going to see as we go through this why this was such an onerous task for faculty, much less for us to get done this quickly. Okay, so I have already downloaded this, but of course you'll want to download it from here. I want to go though, and I'll need to put you all in. I think Beth may be in the teams already, but I'll make sure you all are in these teams. So the ones that we are doing for the spring are these right here: QEP Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, and Group 4. Group 5 is the one that's currently in session. That's the spring 2, and they're not done yet, so we can't do them. But all right, so I'll go into Group 1 and to the grades. And it does take a moment for teams to load up. And you'll notice there's grades going all the way across, and I wish it showed all of them at once. But I'm going to use the scroll bar down at the bottom here to just scroll over so we can see the calendar. And for some reason, it's just being a pain in the neck. I think it's because my window here for sharing the screen is in the way. So over on the far right here, we have the calendar assignments. And if they have 100, that means that they entered all 5 calendar assignments into their calendar. If they have a 0 or no grade at all, they did not turn it in, or they turned it in at a time way beyond the time to actually have it turned in order to get a grade for it. Looks like this person, for example, turned it in way past the due date, and so it didn't get graded, and they get a 0 on it. So if they have 100, they did everything. If they have less than 100, you can go into the calendar, and it doesn't quite, yeah, I think now it will. There's 3 little dots here if we kind of hover beside of it, and you can open the student's work. And if it's less than 100, this student, of course, did all of it and has 2 JPEGs here showing that they marked their calendars in both of the 2. But you should be able to see their calendar to see which ones they didn't mark if they have less than 100. There were very few of those. Most of them either did it all or didn't do it at all. So let me close that. So if they have 100 on that calendar assignment, it makes it really easy for us to mark whether or not they did it. And then all of the 5 assignments they're supposed to have done are off to the left. So let's just notice Walid Abbas here. Walid Abbas did not do his calendar assignment. So on the sheet, I have already marked the 5 things that they are supposed to put in their calendar: email 1, quiz 2, quiz 3, and the final email. And I didn't bother to spell out these 3 quizzes' names, and the due dates are over here. If you look up at the top, there's your email 1. It was due on January 21st. This first quiz, I called it quiz 1, Elements of Professional Email Quiz, right there. Quiz 2, right there. Quiz 3, and of course, over here, final email assignment. So Walid Abbas did not mark any of these in his calendar, first of all. And the only assignments he did were the second and the third assignment. So I went back here And down below, I have Wallet Abbas here. And notice that nothing is marked as entered into his calendar in these boxes. And he did not do this one. He did this one. He did this assignment. He did not do this one, and he did not do this one. So let's look at Hannah in the same fashion. Hannah, if we look at Hannah, her calendar, she entered everything into her calendar. So she entered all 5 assignments into her calendar, and she did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 5 assignments. So when we go to the calendar, we put Hannah Abner in there. We mark with an X that she actually entered it into her calendar and put yes, 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 yes. So I'll do a third one here just to make you realize what we're doing. So this Abu, I might have to write this one down between pages. He's got a name that's difficult to remember. Mustafa. So Abu turned his in way too late. So we're not counting it as being in on time. He did not mark his calendar. So Mustafa Abu, I will put him back here. Mustafa Abu Sagrit did not mark his calendar, so I won't click any of those. But let's see what he actually did. He did 1, 2, 3. He did the first 3 assignments. He did not do the 4th assignment. He did the 5th assignment. So he only missed doing the 4th assignment. So yes, whoops. Yes, yes, no, yes. Now you can see why this is so time consuming, because there's 350 or so students in here, and each line has to be gone through. Now, just so you understand what's going on with the emails too, this right here is easier than the emails. So the emails, we download from the same place that I showed you before, but it's the email intervention. And the email intervention has all the criteria for the rubric up here at the top. And what we have to do for the email intervention, and I'm in the middle of doing the fall one, so I'll just show you with the next student in the fall one.